Hello everyone, we are making video number 2 and we're going to do a short one this time on a trail mix that a lot of people really like when they taste it so far, and so I figured I'd share the recipe. And it's really simple. I've only got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4 main ingredients, five because I put some cayenne pepper on the mango stuff. But basically you can get them all from Trader Joe's. So I grab a bag of roasted fancy mixed nuts, and sometimes I don't do the roasted stuff. It all depends how I feel, and those aren't cheap. Those are like $7.50 each. I grabbed some mango. This is plain mango, unsweetened, unsulfured. It's still got a lot of sugar in it though, so you've got the high glycemic index, but that's just because it's natural mango. I'll add some black figs to it sometimes, chop them up. I used to do raisins sometimes. And then the last ingredient is coconut. These chips. These are sweetened a little bit, but it sure makes for a satiating trail mix. I pull the mangoes out. I'm going to lay it out flat on this board, and then I'm going to wet it down, because what I'm going to do is sprinkle cayenne pepper on top of it, and it gives it a bit of a kick. And most people are a little bit into spicy things, a little bit, and so it gives it a good enough kick that it's just a tasty trail mix. This is what the slices look like. And then I take a little spray bottle, which this is mine, and I just spray it down like this, get it damp, so that way the cayenne pepper will adhere to it. I just kind of go through, and I mean, if you're doing this for the first time, probably err on the side of going light on it. See if you even like it. I go pretty heavy, I suppose. Once I've done that, then I flip it over and do the same thing. And then I set it aside and let it dry for a little bit, so that way it kind of sticks to it. At least that's my theory. Once I make the trail mix, I usually put it in a large bag like this, and then I keep that here at the house, and I'll snack on it once in a while, like maybe once a day. I cayenne peppered both sides of this, and I'm going to just set it aside to dry for a little while. These are just black figs. If you get them from the farmer's market, they seem to be the best. Not too sugary, just a really good consistency. All you gotta do is pull off the top. It's like top of an apple or a pear, same thing. My trail mix, we're delivering some sugars and give you kind of some energy for your hike. So I'm just gonna chop them up a little bit, maybe into quarters and eighths. Okay. Now that the dried mango has dried for a bit, we are going to we're going to stack them and chop them, and then I'm just going to kind of cut my way through it. And I use a big knife to do it. I'll use this one, or which is like a chef knife, or I'll use the what do they call it? Santoku. I don't know how you say that either. The mango is a good one. It's so tasty in here. It gives it, when you combine it with the cayenne pepper, it gives it such a good tasting kick with just a little bit of cayenne pepper. And I've started to put more because I think my heat tooth is developing. This mango's got a lot of potassium and fiber and vitamin A and vitamin C. It's really good for you. The cayenne pepper, really good for your circulation. Basically what I was going for is not a lot of salt added, no sugars, no sweeteners. So much of the trail mix out there has so much sugar or processed crap in it. So I go for the real plain stuff. And again, this stuff has 60 milligrams of salt per serving, and a serving's a quarter. Here's the other one. Cashews, almonds, macadamias, and pistachios, mixed nuts, dry roasted, 50% less salt. Again, it seems to all kind of like go together. But with the 60 milligrams, the American Heart Association calls for 1,500 to 2,300 milligrams of salt per day, or less. And I think they kind of had to reclassify and say that most of us should actually be at 1,500 milligrams or less. And I don't know if you believe in the American Heart Association and the facts that they publish. I'm just telling you that's what they say. I don't know if I believe it or not, but I do believe in lowering your salt intake from the typical American diet. So I'm not trying to get a bunch of like heavily salted nuts just for going hiking when I'm just looking to kind of satisfy my appetite, give myself a little bit of energy reserve through the healthy fats that are in these and the sugars that are in these, and it just tastes really good. It's a good satiating trail mix. Drop the walnuts in, or the mixed nuts in, and then I'm going to add in our figs. Those things are sticky. Sugar. And then just kind of put this in there. That's our mango with cayenne pepper additive. So once I have those 3 ingredients in there, I close the bag and I kind of shake it up, mix it up before I add in the coconut, because the coconut is pretty, it's fragile, it's more brittle. Alright, that's good. So we just open that up. Don't rub your eyes after you handle cayenne pepper, because I can tell my fingers are orange right now. That would hurt. You'd probably be wise to wash your hands before you use the bathroom as well. Know what I mean? And after. Here's what this stuff looks like. I mean, it's wonderful. But you see how easy that broke? And it's crunchy. And then I just kind of shake it up one last time. And then I open it up, pull the air out of it, push it down. I don't know if you can see this, but basically I just squeeze the air out of it. But there's your trail mix. And it's really good. Then you could just break it off into, you know, day-sized bags. And you got yourself a little snack, you know, have yourself a little bit of breakfast or not. Go on your hike, have a little snack. A couple hours later, have lunch. Got some good exercise and a very healthy trail mix for you. Bye-bye, folks.